Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel because I would love to see you back. Now, I've already tried to start this video like 4 times today. I just had to delete a few seconds and then start over. So it feels like it's going to be one of those kinds of days. I've already cleansed the energy with the page in Palo Santo, so I'm not going to do that again. But I am going to do just a quick little like breathing exercise because I feel like, especially right now, that might be necessary. We're going to breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. Breathe in the good and breathe out the bad. And we'll do it one more time because I've already done this a few times this morning. Breathe in the good. And breathe out the bad. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with the Moonology deck today. You all are having a wonderful morning, a wonderful beginning to your day or ending to your day, depending on when you're watching this. For me, it's morning. All right, Spirit, what is it that you want us to know? What message do we need to convey to the collective today? Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Something is in Pisces. And it might be the full moon in Pisces right now. And it's a beaver moon. It's a super moon. It's a beaver moon. And I found out something interesting, that it's actually the last super moon until almost a year from now, October 2025, which is really interesting to me because we have had so many super moons over the last year that it just seemed like totally normal, but I guess maybe it's not. So that's interesting. What else? I feel like we just did some meditation and contemplation right there. Sometimes it's easier than you think. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So there's a lot of new moon. And I was doing a reading off camera in the last couple days, and new moon, one of those cards, just popped out. One of my handwritten cards, right? Just popped up out of nowhere, all by itself, and I just thought that was kind of interesting. It stuck out to me. And we have another new moon. So I've been focusing a lot on the full moon that's coming on this Friday, November 15th. But maybe there is something significant about our next new moon as well. Although I do believe that every new moon is a new chance to bring in new manifestations. So maybe that's kind of the message there. Interesting. Damn. On the bottom of the deck, we have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Huh. Damn. Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. The next 3 cards on the bottom of the deck are all new moons. Prosperity, Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, new moon. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And communication is key, new moon in Gemini. You know, okay, so with this November 1st, 111 and the 1111 portal that, you know, like we just went through, I feel like that was all about like new beginnings, right? So I feel like we're kind of picking up on a little bit of that energy, or it's like everything is new. And we got Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, and an eclipse. So it's a lot of signs. So I'm getting for like, you know, the collective, basically. It's a lot of new beginnings. Yeah. Okay, so let me just get a couple of these cards. Sacred Reverence, number 47. And here we go. We've got, you know, like the heart, the world, the key. It's like you've got the key and you've opened the door to new beginnings in like all aspects of your life, or many aspects of your life, or to the zodiac, or to the stars, to the manifestation. It's like you found the key to manifestation. So everything is new because it's like you manifested this, because you figured out how to use the moon cycles and all those super moons and the portals and all that stuff. It's like you finally figured out how to make it work for you. Which is, I mean, I guess some people do it, like, get paid to do it for other people. I don't know, but, like, I don't really get what the point would be other than to help yourself. Although, at the same time, you know, for the best for everyone involved kind of thing, you know. You don't want to do things for yourself that you know are going to harm other people. You don't want to be manifesting that kind of shit, because that's not good. But maybe that's kind of why I feel like you've been given the key to this, is because whoever's in charge, the universe, you know, knows that you're using it responsibly or going to use it responsibly. Because those who don't, you know, they lose that power. So it's important moving forward to remember that. Number 5, body and soul. I feel like you've integrated the body and soul into one kind of thing. I just get the feeling that, like, you know how to do a lot of stuff. And I feel like it's kind of like you've come a long way kind of thing, because maybe you didn't, you know, there was a point in time where you didn't know any of this stuff. And now you know a lot. You know enough to make a difference. deep breath. Number 7. So I feel like that little breathing technique that we were doing, stuff like that would really help you if you did it more often. I probably need to do the same thing, do that kind of stuff a little more often. And see if, when, and how that helps. Let me see. I'm going to do a Spirit Junkie card. The one thing I don't like about this Spirit Junkie deck is that they're literally all like just really good, like positive cards, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I like a deck that kind of balances things out, because if you know that, that this is what you're going to get and only that, then it may not always jive with the message, But I am feeling a lot of like positivity and manifestation, so I feel like this might be a good deck for right now. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. What I'm getting from this is you've learned a lot about how to manifest, how to use magic wisely. And I feel like you use it properly. You use it for the right reasons. You use it to help heal yourself, to help you move forward in life in a positive direction. And that alone, even if you're not doing anything for anybody else, that alone is a good thing for the world altogether. And so it's like you've been given the keys to like continue to do this, to work on your body and soul, like on like your mind, body and soul, your heart. You are absolutely worthy, and you may not have felt that way in the past, but I feel like you're getting there now. Deservedly so. Good grief. All right, let me get this deck out. I just want to see what comes out of here that may, coincide with some of these cards we've already got. Okay, we have Taurus, the sensual, which it doesn't have anything on there. Okay. I'm also getting a little bit of this, you've become a whole new person kind of thing. Like you've worked really, really hard on yourself to become a totally different person than you used to be. A person that you feel, and others probably feel too, is better. You're maybe a little less selfish, maybe a little less demanding, a little less dramatic, a little less toxic. Sextile, chance and opportunity. So also what I'm getting from a lot of this is that if you don't already, maybe you should be paying more attention to the astrological happenings, you know, that you may be on this spiritual journey to wellness, and that might be the next step for you, the next level. Maybe you are leveling up, and this astrology understanding might be part of that. Okay, so we have Capricorn, the boss, and 10th house, career and success. So I feel like this is saying that like you need to become your own boss, or at least take control. Yeah, yes, okay, it jives. So it's like in order to take control, to take your power back, to take control of your own reality, to be the boss of your own life, right? This is what you need to do. Like, you need to start learning more about this. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull one more time from this deck and see what comes out. We have Gemini, the communicative. So communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Okay. What I'm getting from this is like you're being given an opportunity. You're being taught, basically by spirit, how to communicate with the universe. That's pretty interesting. I like that. In fact, I love that. I'm also getting that for some of you, this comes so naturally to you and you like it so much that it's almost like you're better at talking to the universe than you are to other people. But yeah, that's for some of you, not all of you. Okay. What else, Spirit? Tell me what I need to know. Ooh. Okay, we have planetary alignment. Can't make it up. Okay, coming soon. So there may be some kind of upcoming planetary alignment that may be important to helping you get to the next level. Anything else in this deck? Sometimes people call you crazy because they wish you were, and sometimes they'll do anything to drive you to it to prove their lies. So, what I'm getting from this is, if you choose to go this route, there'll be a lot of people who don't believe, who call you crazy, who maybe even attack you to try to make other people think that you're crazy as well. It's just like a little warning, and not even a warning, because these people, they can't really do shit to you, especially if you're in this kind of energy. You're more powerful than they could ever hope to be. So it's kind of like an ant, trying to scare a lion. You have nothing to fear. It's just like a heads up. It's just like no one understand, you know what I mean? That there are going to be people who make fun of you, who call you crazy, who try to, put you down, stop you, prove you wrong. And it's just kind of all part of the process, I guess. Eclipse. So we do have eclipse here as well. So I am getting that somehow the eclipses themselves are important and meaningful, and I'm not sure in exactly what way. But again, so I feel like this is like if you're kind of like me, where you're on like, the beginning stages of this kind of stuff, I would say you might need or want to start following some astrologers. Each one kind of just like tarot readers, right? They kind of pick up things differently, interpret things differently, have their own energy, right? So I'm not even going to suggest to you some of the ones that I like at this point. I'm just going to tell you to go out there and find the ones that resonate with you, the ones that you connect with, because that's going to work out better for you. Not as smart as they think they are. I am getting from this that some of these people who call you crazy and make fun of you and maybe try to stop you, they might actually be, I don't even know what to call it. For lack of a better word, I'll call it magician, okay? They may be magicians themselves, okay? And they feel like they don't want you to do what they do because they're afraid you're going to be better at it than them. And also, these people, like the group of people whose name rhymes with Bugatti and is involved in illumination, I feel like this is kind of why and how, they've been able to stay in power for as long as they have, because this is a lot of the hidden knowledge, that they try to keep hidden. But this is our spiritual inheritance. This is our birthright. Everyone has the right to speak to the universe and to work with the universe to manifest. But they don't want you to know that, because they don't want you to be your own boss. You know what I mean? They like it better when they're the only ones that know about this, so they're the only ones that get to be in control, and they're not as smart as they think they are, right? they're like I said, they're afraid that that you're better than them, that you'll be better at it, and that basically, their whole little thing is going to get exposed, which I don't think they realize it pretty much already has. People just don't know to what extent. They definitely don't know about all this. So just so you know, this is God giving you, some secrets to the universe. Sharing some secrets to the universe with you. Now what you choose to do with it is totally up to you. What else? Yeah. Confinement. It's like they want to keep you trapped. They don't want you to know this information because they prefer you like this. Yeah, schedule, management plan, organize. It could be an organization. But also basically they just want to manage you. They want to control you. They want their plan to be the only plan. You know what I mean? Death. But it is inevitable. It is inevitable for this knowledge to become mainstream again, like it once was. Okay, all right, let's see here. I think we've been doing this for a while, so I'll just go ahead and skip to this deck. By the way, I like this deck because it's a double decker. It's just the same deck twice, so I feel like it can clarify itself. I don't need two decks to use it because it's already got two decks in it, so if I just keep pulling, it'll clarify itself. Okay, all right, so tell me a little bit more about this message. Help me understand, help the collective to understand what it is that you want us to know. Why is there let's start with why is there so much new here? What is that about with everything being new? Oh, before I even flip these cards over, I'm getting that with Capricorn and boss, and it's like new. There's a new leadership, new control. It's like I was saying about the group that likes to control, confine, but also is all about illumination, right? Well, it's like they used to be in control, and now there's new leadership. There's a new boss in town, right? And I feel like it's us collectively. It's like we finally took our power back from that group. Like that's happening now. Or it's happened maybe coming through this 1111 portal. Huh. Okay. Queen of Swords. I'm drawn to the perceptive. I feel like Spirit is telling me that that's very perceptive. That is like correct as well. Like that is some clear communication. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's just Spirit telling me like I'm doing a good job getting the message through. Okay. What else, Spirit? I'm also getting that, like, we may have gone through a portal, right? And with clear boundaries here, I'm getting that, like, we closed the door behind us, so they can't come through. They can't go where we're going. It's like we got to the control room or something, and they're locked out. That's kind of what I'm getting from that Queen of Swords as well. Strength. The number 8. Sun, Leo, fire, air. Influence. Inner strength, focus, compassion. Influence and compassion. I'm getting from this, I'm getting that, like, now we're in control, right? We have the influence, and we are the compassionate people, right? So it's like we're in control now, so we're going to be going in a different direction. Instead of being all about power, control, authority, materialism and war and greed, it's going to be directed more towards compassion, for one another. What else? With Knight of Wands here, I'm getting that the future is like, it's in our hands at this point. It's very unpredictable, because it's like, well, I'm not going to say we've never been here before, but it's been a very long time since, like, we the people kind of thing, the everyday people, the collective, have been in charge. And kind of that we don't really necessarily know what we're doing quite like they did. We don't necessarily know how to drive this thing, okay? But that's a good thing, because it's like giving, not only did we take our power back, but we gave the power back to the universe, because it's like they had gotten to a level of knowledge and control that it was almost like they were holding the universe captive. And I feel like that's kind of how and why this breakthrough has happened, because they could only do that for so long. You can't hold back the universe. They did for a little while, but not forever. So the universe caused this. Partly because they want things to be more unpredictable. Like, that's how it was meant to be. So that, because the universe is ultimately really in charge. I mean, you can give your energy, your thoughts, your direction, but ultimately the power should always lie with the universe. Eight of Swords. I'm just kind of getting confirmation from this. It's like they're confirming that, yes, in fact, it was like the whole universe was being victimized or held back or restricted in some way, which was possibly causing, not only because of negativity and negative people, but also like causing the universe to react in a negative way. So it was like things were getting really bad. I mean, they may have been headed in a really bad direction. So it's like if you hadn't stepped up to the plate to learn these things, to become this person, to get on your spiritual path and take your power back. And when I say this, I'm talking to you, but I mean me, I mean you, I mean all the yous out there. I mean collectively, if we had not stepped up, if the good people of the world had not answered the call from the universe, then I feel like something very bad may have happened. But because we did, we were able to change the course of events and turn things around into something positive. Right. Oh, shit. We have judgment in the world. So I'm getting that. I mean, I feel like even now the world was judged, you included, but because of people like you, the world was saved. And had you not stepped up, had we not stepped up, that might have been the end of the fucking world. Like, no joke. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, and we have the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting from that is the current leadership of basically the world, okay? You know, it's like they're going to have to give it a rest. All the heartbreak and suffering that they caused, all the betrayal, all the disloyalty, all the delays, you know, for like people's destiny and stuff like that. It's all coming to an end. And we're going to be able to rest, recover, recuperate, plan for the future, you know, ourselves with the universe as it was meant to be. And this, to me, this is representative of all of the systems and organizations and institutions that govern and control the world. It is the businesses, it is the patriarchy, it is the secret societies, it is the government, it is the healthcare industry. It's all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. This to me is representative of all of it. So also I'm getting that is going to be new. Like now that the universe is back in control, things are going to be changing. A lot of changes, and all for the better, okay? What else? Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is with 5 here, major changes. Changes are going to be made in the Department of War, bullying, abuse, and Five of Pentacles being held back you know, being in lack. It's like these are things that are going to change. We're going to move on to calmer waters, right? We're not going to have so much war, okay? Right? There's going to be no war, right? We're moving on to peace now, and it's like world peace. More than that, it's like universal peace. I'm getting this may have been part of the galactic war, like Star Wars. Okay, yeah. Those of you who know, right? It's come to an end. It's over. We won. We won the war. We won the war. Things are gonna change. Everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I'm getting from this. The Six of Swords is like, everything's gonna be okay. We're moving on to calmer waters. All of this is over. It's gonna be in the past. It's gonna be left behind us. I'm also getting that, you know, however it was that they were able to like hack the system basically to take over, that is going to be fixed. You know, there's going to be like new protocols in place of some kind. Things are going to be done differently. Things are going to be changed up a bit so that like, you know, they can't come back in through the same way again or something, and possibly like make it unhackable so they'll never be able to do it again. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I'm just getting kind of like right on the money. Okay, I'm right on the money here with that. That is exactly what is going on, and this is generational wealth. Okay, this is also just generational, right? And it's bloodlines, right? So it's like there's a new bloodline in charge, or the bloodline has been cleansed in some way. And security. That's what I'm getting as well. Security. Yeah. Confirmation. Security. It's more secure. It's like they've been locked out, like I said before, you know, the closing of the door. They've been locked out. The locks have been changed, right? They're never gonna be able to do this ever again. Ace of Wands. It's like, yes, correct. New beginning, like everything's new now. Like I said, like new locks, okay, right? New everything. And this is going to be really good for us because now, you know, we have the power, and there's going to be new opportunities for growth. What else? Anything else? I feel like this has been kind of a long message, and so maybe it's time to close it out. Although it's been a very interesting message. Right, so Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm just getting that like we're going to be manifesting now. And because of everything that's been held back for so long, I feel like whatever we manifest is actually going to have a really long-term effect, right? And so we're going to be manifesting, and we're going to be manifesting for right here and now, but also not even realizing how what we manifest right here and now is going to, you know, manifest the future as well. And Ace of Swords. So yeah, that's truth. And also breakthrough, right? Like I feel like this is kind of like the key, right? That unlocked the door to the breakthrough. And it's based on truth. You know, it's like truth was the key. Also another new beginning, right? You know, new everything. Okay. What else? Ten of Cups. I'm getting like the future is bright, okay? Now that these people aren't in charge and the collective is, it's like we have a bright future ahead of us. Like everybody's going to get to be happy, right? Because we don't believe in holding others back in order to get ahead. You know, we know that the universe is infinite, and so everyone has an opportunity to be their best selves, right? Everyone should get to be happy. We don't have to put anyone in prison and hell, you know what I mean? And hold them back just so we can have our happiness. That's not the way it was meant to be. Anything else? Ten of Wands. Completion. It's like mission complete. The war is over. You've accomplished what you came to do, and now you just get to live your life and be happy. And in just doing that, you are still serving a higher purpose, because you are going to be co-creating with the universe as you go and creating a better world, a new world. Okay. I have just absolutely loved this whole message. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time. I hope that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel so that you can come back and we can get deeper into this and other messages. Thanks so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing your part. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for being a good person. Thank you for, you know, wanting to change and putting in the time and effort and being willing to understand things that other people really didn't want you to understand, and doing it anyway. I love you, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.